Death came much quicker since I was dying.
You are about to hear from one of the coolest people I know, my dear friend, Melody Easton.
How are you?
Are you in more than one band?
My main project is $100 Girlfriend, and that's where I write and I play bass and sing. And then I'm in a couple of other little groups. So I've sat in on bass with Outcalls whenever they need someone, because they're a band who is primarily the two lead singers. And then I'm also in a local Stevie Nicks tribute band. Yep, oh yeah, I'm also in another band. Sorry, I just remembered that. And that's called the Selkies, and I play drums in that. And we haven't done it in a while, but there's a Daft Punk cover band. I don't know if everyone does, but I know I feel this way sometimes. I will get on stage and I'm like, well, I am clearly going to just forget how to play the bass. Everything's gonna just melt, and I'm gonna forget what music is. We had worked on this cover of Ariana Grande's No Tears Left to Cry, and nailed it in rehearsal. And then for some reason, I just on stage, it was in the middle of our set and I could not find the pitch. So I had to start 3 times. And of course that was videotaped.
We're gonna start over.
In the last White Winged Dove show, I had one line in Edge of 17, and it was one of those things where and it was right in the middle. It was one verse in the middle of the song. And I knew the song so well. And I was standing on the side of the stage at Metro Gallery, and I was like, I can't remember that line. I don't know. And it was the song was going on, and I was like, I don't know that song. And so I walked on stage, and I'm like, it'll come to me, right? So I sing the first line was well, suddenly there was no one left standing in the hallway. Yeah, yeah. And then couldn't remember it. But the challenge was that everyone was also doing these harmonies on some of the songs. So it was a matter of me having to look at everyone and hope we were all just gonna sing the same word. And that was utterly mortifying. And then I was you know what? I will never, ever, ever, ever forget that song now.
So what were the words?
Well, then suddenly there was no one left standing in the hallway. Yeah, yeah, with a flood of tears that no one really ever heard fall at all. Well, I've been searching for an answer upstairs and down the hall. Well, I did not find an answer, just to hear the call of a night bird. Yeah, so that I sing it at least once a week. I will sing that because I will never, ever do that again. Look, it's live music. It's whatever you play afterwards, and you usually pull through. I think the answer has to be emergent, in that you have to be able to adjust as needed. And $100 Girlfriend, we've had a lot of different ways of writing. Sometimes the guitar player will come in with a complete song, with all of the parts and lyrics and everything. And then it's just a matter of working together to make it ours. And then there's times when I will come in with just an idea and we'll throw that around. I had a bass line, and then we couldn't really come up with a melody. And Dan, who plays drum machine in the band, we were just playing the chord progressions, and we would just sing melodies back and forth. He'd sing something, and then we'd repeat, and then I would sing something until we got to the melody that we felt really strongly about. And the thing that I've learned about myself is that I have to sort of choose when to be super controlling and when not. My dad was a lifelong musician, and he always said the music part is hard, but it's working with the people in your band. That's the main issue. Because at the end of the day, even if you're a great musician or even if you're not a great musician, it's your personality and it's how you're able to work as a team that like really matters. And just being able to adapt is an important skill to learn.
If you have a comment for Melody or a question, please send me a message and I'll pass it on to her. In the meantime, check out her band, $100 Girlfriend, on Bandcamp.